Alright everyone, it is Dokkan time again, and today we are going to be going over two units that are literally built the exact same, and I know I don't feel like there's any room for adjustment to either of them. So we're going to be going over the Intelligence Piccolo and the AGL Skinny Boo. I do feel like both of these guys are built the same, they're just straight up full dodge units. You know, if you watch my streams, if you watch all of my how to builds, you know I am not a full dodge advocate, but I do build a unit how it is intended to be used, and I do believe that both of these units should just be straight up full dodge. One is a support unit, one is just a dodge tank, and that's just basically the gist of it. But if you want to stick around, see the reasons why I chose to do that, then please do so. Anyways, so with Skinny Boo, 100% needs to just be on a full-on Reps of Universe 7 team, so Tech UI is the logical choice. He greatly raises attack for one turn and he has 70% chance to stun. So at the very least, he does have some utility there, which I do like. Key plus 3 attack and defense 200, plus another additional attack and defense 200, and 50% chance to crit, and 50% chance to dodge attack for 7 turns from the character's entry turn. Once again, you know what I say, 50% or more crit, doesn't need an hidden potential. Plus additional attack and defense, and chance of forming crit, and chance of evading enemies' attack plus 10% per Reps of Universe 7 category ally attacking in the same turn. So basically what that means is that no matter what, Skinny Boo, for the first 7 turns, has a 50% or a 70% dodge chance, 70% crit chance, and has a decent amount of extra boof of attack and defense. And then plus additional attack and defense plus 7% up to 77, and then reduces damage received by 7% up to 77% with each attack evaded, including super attack. So the defense for Skinny Boo is actually pretty decent, and with 77% damage reduction, even after the 7 turns, he's pretty solid. He's pretty dang good. He can tank normals at the very least. I'm not sure about how much his damage he would take after turn 7 would be on some really high-end supers, but regardless, he's just a dodge tank, and he just needs to dodge. Then as long as he dodges 10 attacks in the beginning, you're pretty much solid. Or 11. Is it 11? I can't math right now. He doesn't have a very good links for Reps of Universe 7, unfortunately, and therefore will not actually be getting any of his link partners because he is meant to be on a Reps of Universe 7 team. So although he is a Majin, there's just no real reason to be bringing him onto other teams because he shines primarily 100% on Reps of Universe 7 team. As far as Piccolo goes, Piccolo is, once again, I feel needs to just be on a Reps of Universe 7 team. Unfortunately, he's not actually even 200% on any of the Reps of Universe 7 team, except for the Intelligence 17 and 18, which I feel is not within the meta any longer, personally. He massively raises attack and raises defense. You would assume the increase in attack would be enough. It's not, I'm sorry. He does lower attack, which is good utility at least. He's guaranteed to hit the enemy, seal the attack. You can see that he's already got he's got things in his kit where he wants to abuse lowering attack, sealing, and so forth. He does have utility at the very least for outside of actual challenging content in the game though, which is good. He gets an additional attack and defense 100 when forming a super, another attack and defense when there's another Reps of Universe 7 ally attacking in the same turn, and if all allies are attacking in the same turn Reps of Universe 7, he guards. That is basically mandatory, and you'll see why in his defense. Tournament of Participant category allies keep plus 1 attack and defense plus 30, and another additional keep plus 1 attack and defense plus 30% when they're Reps of Universe 7. So basically all Reps of Universe 7 are getting a 60% support right here, which is still very good. Unfortunately, he is a Namekian, and just like Kit and just like Skinny Boo, you probably will not be able to utilize his links pretty much at all with almost any of the Reps of Universe 7 that you will be running. There's a difference between what you can run and will be running. So yeah, both of these units are very similar in how they're built, what they're doing, other than the fact that Skinny Boo is a dodge tank, and Piccolo is primarily a supportive type unit. So let's go ahead and go take a look at the defense numbers over here. Compliments of Harvard. Let's just go take a look at Piccolo's real quick. Double super with reps on the same rotation with 40% support, only at 1 million defense. I'm sorry, even with guard, that's just not good enough defense. I don't care how much damage he does, unless he's one-hit KOing, which he's not. He's just not good enough on damage or defense. He's just a floating slot 3 unit with guard that can tank normals and 60% support. So give him full dodge. Hope he dodges a super if it comes at him, and just move on with your day with Piccolo. And as far as the defense goes with Skinny Boot, yeah, his defense isn't much better at 857. He actually has less defense than Piccolo. But in the defense of Skinny Boo, he's a dodge tank. He's got over 77% damage reduction, or he does have 77% damage reduction. He has 70% chance to dodge. He's a good slot 1 dodge tank or slot 2 dodge tank, and that's just the way he's meant to be used. So, that's, yeah, I think that's it. Let me go over their builds, at least for the argument of sake, to continue the video, because we haven't even hit 8 minutes and these units are already we're already done with these units, which is pretty sad, because there's not much to these 2 units. They're probably the most basic out of everything that just released on Global Dokkan right now. We'll go over Skinny Boo first real quick here. So 55% for Skinny Boo. Just give him a level 5 dodge and a level 2 dodge, level 7 for 55%. And then, of course, once you actually get him to, with dupes at least, you can give him full-on additional, a full-on dodge, excuse me, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and then put the rest into additional. He is an AGL type unit, so he will actually already have a level 5 additional, so just give the rest into that. He doesn't need crit, he's got built-in crit anyways, so no reason for that, and just put all of his equips to dodge. I would say that this guy is more worth your dodge equips than Piccolo is, in all honesty. And then as far as the equips go for Piccolo, he does have what's going for him being an intelligence unit. At least being an intelligence unit, you do have the benefit that you get an extra amount of dodge in his kit. So just for a 55% build, just give him a level 5 dodge and a level 2 dodge. Alternatively, you can give him a defense orb if you so choose. I don't think anything's helping this guy out enough defensively to survive super attacks. So he can still tank normals though, as post double super potentially. And then once again, because he's an intelligence, you can get up to level 20 dodge, and if you give him full on dodge equips, you can actually get him up to a level 30 total. With that in case, like I said before, you can go ahead and switch this out for a defense orb on the bronze if you so choose. That way you don't just chuck a 2% chance to dodge when he has a level 30. So that would be my suggestion on that. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I think this is the first time I've ever done a build video where I literally build the a unit or multiple units the exact same. But anyways, everyone, let me know how you're going to build these 2 units. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and a good night.